And now at this time, please welcome the dedicated staff of Allendale Public Schools. Current and retired staff in the audience, please stand so you can also be recognized and honored. And now for the moment we've been waiting for. Please help me welcome Allendale High School's graduating class of 2026. Graduates, stay standing. Allendale High School bands and Mr. Ryan Broom, thank you for our introduction and processional music. We begin tonight with honoring the United States of America and those who protect our freedoms. Please rise if you are able and remove your caps as the Allendale High School choirs sing the national anthem. Audience and graduates, you may be seated. My name is Audra Murphy, and I am incredibly honored and thankful to serve the students and staff as the principal of the high school. On behalf of Allendale Public Schools, welcome to the commencement ceremony for the Allendale High School's graduating class of 2026. It's our pleasure to have you here tonight to celebrate the success of these young men and women, to acknowledge the impact they've made, and to wish them the best for their future. I would first like to start by taking a moment to recognize our facilities and operations staff for making this place beautiful for us tonight. Mr. Gary Torno, Mrs. Kathy Anderson, Mr. Josh Anderson, Mr. Ethan Meyer, their staff, and also our sound and video crew. They have all been so dedicated to making this night wonderful for our graduates. We appreciate you and we thank you. Let's give them a hand. Next, we want to extend a thank you to our amazing high school secretary and the lead coordinator for our commencement ceremony, Mrs. Kelly Meyer. We couldn't have done this without your organization, teamwork, and vision. Along with Mrs. Meyer, our high school counselors, Mr. Jason Fogel and Mrs. Laura Van Dyke, our front office secretary, Mrs. Heather Lake, our AVA secretary, Mrs. Bree Eisen, our school social worker, Mrs. Kelly Kuzi, and assistant principals, Mrs. Emily Harrell and Mr. Chuck Bailey, who have also dedicated their time and efforts to help us all be here to celebrate tonight. Thank you for all you do for students and for being an important part of our team. We also want to share our appreciation for the others joining me on the stage tonight, starting with the Allendale Public Schools Board of Education. Board President Kevin Holsteg, Treasurer Pamela DeYoung, Secretary Josh Thurkettle, and Board Trustees Anna Hendricks, Tanya Harris, and Brandon Tenbrink. Thank you for your commitment and guidance. Along with the Board of Education is our Superintendent of Allendale Public Schools, Dr. Garth Cooper. We thank you, Dr. Cooper, for your dedication to leading us and for your continual care for our students, staff, and the Allendale community. Now, to the family and friends of the graduates, especially to the parents and those who fulfill the role of parent. We appreciate you and thank you for all you've done over the years to make sure that your child will be walking across this stage tonight to get their Allendale diploma. You've been there with them through each fall, helping them to get back up again. You've worked to instill values and have imparted wisdom that will be their compass for their life ahead. Though sometimes it might seem like we're kicking them out of the nest, it's only because right now they are more than ready to fly. One of our mottos at AHS is "It takes a village." Please know that we are truly thankful to have been partnering with you these past 4 years. In the role of parent, it takes patience, sacrifice, forgiveness, hope, and faith to guide a child. But this creates that solid foundation for these students to take off from. Please let us thank the parents, family, and friends. Finally, and most importantly, welcome and congratulations to you, Allendale High School Class of 2026. Woo! Graduation isn't ending, but more importantly, it is a new beginning. The term commencement means a beginning or a start. So graduates, as you close the door on this adventure and look to all the possibilities in the next, know that we're proud of you, and you will always be a part of who we are, and we're going to miss you. Audience members, as we move through tonight's program, please show respect to all graduates by turning off or silencing cell phones. During the presentation of diplomas, as you cheer loud and proud for your graduate, we ask that you refrain from using noisemakers, and that you please hold silence between students' names to allow all names to be heard. Thank you for your help, and it's now my pleasure to introduce our Superintendent of Allendale Public Schools for a brief message to our graduates, Dr. Garth Cooper.
Good evening. Graduates, every year at this time I get to reflect on the achievements of the graduating class, and I'm always amazed at what you accomplish at such a young age, and this year's no different. We had some amazing things happen in academics, in athletics, in our fine arts, also in our industrial tech classes, and it just really impresses me the way that you have worked hard and set a bar for the next classes to come through and try to achieve at the level you've achieved. I'm going to tell you a little bit about a program you may have heard of already, and it's called MIRA, and it's at our middle school, and it stands for Manufacturing Education for All. And we were a part of that program for the first time this year as a pilot, and it's a grant program from the Department of Defense. And they picked Allendale partly because of the work ethic of the children, students who come through this district, partly because of the dedication of our staff. Well, because Mr. McMasters at the middle school, Mr. Plain, and Mr. Mullen did such a great job with that program, we've been selected to host the MIRA program at the high school starting next year. This is over a $500,000 program that's being given to us. And I want you to know, seniors, while you won't necessarily personally benefit from that, you were a big part of that. When they were trying to decide where to place this program in a high school, they wanted to see what is the work ethic of the kids in that district. Did they dedicate themselves to education? Did they explore career tech opportunities? Were they looking to the future? And they said, yes, Allendale, that's a place to expand this national program. And because of that, because of all these factors, we are going to be one of only 2 high schools in the entire United States. Right here in Allendale, Michigan, one of only 2. That is a part of your legacy. Don't forget that. You have really blazed a trail here at Allendale Public Schools. Now please, go out and blaze a trail in the world. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Thank you, Dr. Cooper. Next, it's time for us to hear from our top academic performing students. To be at the top, it takes tremendous amounts of consistency, commitment, and perseverance. These students are leaders among their peers, and both are the kind of people who make those around them better. This year, we will hear from our Valedictorian and Salutatorian. First, ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome the son of Kelly and Luther Sprague, our Valedictorian of the class of 2026, Dane Sprague.
I know the script for these things. Usually this is the part where I'm supposed to discuss how bittersweet today is, or how we've done this great accomplishment. But if you spent any time with me over the past 4 years, you would know that's just not my style. I'm not interested in looking back on our memories because I'm sure Sydney will talk all about them, and because high school wasn't just about making memories, it was about laying the foundation on which the rest of our lives sit. While everybody is celebrating the fact that we finally crossed the finish line, I think it's important to discuss how the race has actually just begun. Everyone in this room has proven that they can do what is required. You've taken your classes, you've passed your tests, and you've met the minimum requirement to receive your diploma. But required is a crowded category. So rather than focusing on the melancholy nature of this day, I would like to talk about the benefits of going the extra mile. As a runner, I've spent a lot of time, well, running. Who could have guessed that right? Anyways, this has given me a lot of time to think, and I've come to the conclusion that running that extra mile isn't that much more work. Because what's another 8 minutes in comparison to the 60 that you've already gone? We are entering a world where the minimum is a cramped place. Most people are phenomenal at doing exactly what they are told and not an ounce more. They treat the finish line like the place to collapse when there's more work to be done. If you only do what is asked, you've effectively chosen to be invisible. The competitive reality is mediocrity is easily replaced, and in the age of AI, this circumstance only continues to worsen. But the good thing is, excellence isn't a giant leap away, it's forged through the marginal gain. Think about all the time and effort you've already spent to be in this room today. You spent around 2,160 days waking up early to come to school. That's a little over 15,000 hours in the classroom. After all that, going the extra mile isn't some massive sacrifice, it's a drop in the bucket. When you've already run a marathon, the 27th mile isn't what breaks you, it's what makes you better than thousands of people behind you. It's what defines you. So when you get your first job, your degree, or whatever project defines your next chapter, remember most people are going to stop when they meet the rubric. They'll stop when the clock hits 5. They'll stop because they think the race is over. That's your signal to start the real work. I'm not asking you to double your workload or work to the point of failure. After all, no one starts training for a marathon by running 26 miles. I'm telling you that going a little further differentiates you from everybody else. And in comparison to the work you've already put in, a little more isn't very much at all. The extra mile is a lonely stretch of road, but in a competitive world, that's exactly where you want to be. And running it will make your future so bright you'll have to wear shades. Congratulations, I'll see you out there. And one more thing, if you ain't first, you're last.
Thank you, Dane, for that motivating message and for inspiring us to see that the little extra can really make all the difference. Next, we bring to the stage the daughter of Jessica and Jason Hitchcock. Ladies and gentlemen, our salutatorian, Sydney Hitchcock.
Good evening. In all honesty, when Miss Murphy told me I was officially salutatorian and would be delivering this speech, I immediately went home and Googled best high school graduation speeches, hoping to find some inspiration. Well, I'm not entirely sure if I did or not, so bear with me in my efforts of attempting the feat of getting a room full of teenagers inspired and ready for what's next. I want to start off by welcoming our distinguished guests, our teachers and staff, friends, family, and of course, my fellow graduates. If you don't know me, which fellow graduates I really hope you do after 14 years of school together, my name is Sydney, and I'm honored to stand here today to represent the class of 2026. Graduates, you may know me by being a random voice on the intercom telling you about some sort of drive, or maybe as the crazy girl trying to get you to buy some club-sponsored item at lunch. Maybe this isn't how you know many of your classmates, but no matter if the person sitting next to you is your best friend, or simply someone you shared math class with, we all have shared the same memories of growing into adulthood. From being entirely too excited about recess and snack time, to navigating the troubles of quarantine in middle school, to now jumping into our promising, yet extremely scary futures, we have done it together. We have been each other's support system, whether we know it or not. Nobody else will understand the trials, memories, and laughter we have shared together throughout our time here at Allendale High School. Do you remember in kindergarten hearing the year 2026 attached to us? Back then, we still aspired to be princesses, mermaids, race car drivers, or even pirates. This was until we realized we couldn't really sprout mermaid tails or that to have an eye patch actually meant losing an eye. We have transitioned into the scary realm of adulthood where we now aspire to be doctors, lawyers, accountants, and other grown-up jobs. In kindergarten, we didn't really know what today meant, but we soon realized the importance of this year. For some of us, today may have been a race to be finished. For others, a finish line we aren't quite ready to cross. But no matter what boat you're in, you should be proud to stand here today. We did it. 4 years ago, we walked into the school, confused by the seemingly never-ending twists of the hallways, and daunted by seniors who seemed to be, and maybe for some of us actually were, an entire foot taller than us. We woke up to a blaring alarm every morning, probably hit snooze, maybe even got yelled at by a parent to get out of bed, but we still showed up. We spent hours on chemistry and math homework that felt impossible. We did that. No matter what your next step is, don't forget your time here and how it has shaped you into the person you are today. Remember the football games with baby powder getting in your mouth. Remember the dances full of sweat-covered classmates jumping in unison to Starships by Nicki Minaj. Remember Miss Daly's humor and Mr. Gembus always randomly walking into your class and wondering why he's not in his own classroom. Like I said, these are the things that bond us together. We can cherish these happy memories and in turn go out into the world and reflect the kindness once shared with us. I invite you to think about those who have supported you most throughout your time here. Maybe it's your parents, your best friend, a teacher, or maybe even the school cookies that got you through your troublesome days. Personally, I want to thank my dazzling parents for their constant support in the early mornings and late nights, my brother for telling me to take dual enrollment classes and sleep in, my teachers for pushing me relentlessly to be the best version of myself, and all of you for giving me the most entertaining moments of high school. As we step into our next path of life, fellow graduates, I encourage you to continue to reflect upon these happy moments and support when you feel like giving up. Remember that you are never alone, and remember the impact you can have on someone else. I believe the basis of having a meaningful impact does not rest upon the amount of money you have nor your popularity, but rather on instilling a little joy and hope into someone else's life. I have seen this firsthand throughout our school with both big and small examples. I have witnessed someone offering a seat to a classmate sitting alone, others sharing snacks with a new student in history class, and all of us simply smiling at a peer in the hallway. Graduates, I encourage you to continue to exemplify these acts of kindness throughout the next years of your life. Class of 2026, congratulations, we finally made it. Thank you.
Thank you, City, for reminding us of our connection and how much power we have to make a difference in each other's lives. So simple, yet so profound. Kindness matters. Now we will move on to some special recognitions. First, we will highlight the groups of students who have shown exceptional academic achievement throughout their entire high school career, our students graduating with honors. You will notice the markings in the program next to student names signifying our students graduating cum laude or with honor, or marked for graduating with great honor or magna cum laude, and finally our students who have graduated summa cum laude with highest honor. To our highest honor students, as I read your name, please stand and stay standing to be recognized for your academic excellence. Dane Sprague, Sydney Hitchcock, Olivia Hill, Caden Scripsma, Elena Bekus, Kylie Rowell, Caleb Lehman, Jenna Lauenar, Braden Roach, Peyton Castells, Lena Playchek, Kennedy Engelman, Delaney Weir, Pedro Mwanga, Aiden Ashworth, Helena Dyke, Ori Johnson, Aletha Russ, Jackson Cerna, Analia Chinaki, Tyler Beecham, Bailey Skolma, Lauren Ratledge, Keelan Paquette, Caitlin McCann, Cody Gernhardt, Samantha Lanting, Claire Whitliff, Mohammed Marashta, Violet Stokes, Xander Showers, Madeline Warren, Jacob Dykstra, Chloe Taylor, JC Dahlman, Natalie Novak, Addison Schmidt, Kaden Nordhowski, Kate Allen, and Alexis Pearson. Students, we thank you for your commitment to excellence and perseverance. You may be seated. The class of 2026 received about $1.1 million in scholarships for post-secondary education, and 115 of these graduates are going to continue their learning journey with further education. In addition to this, another 45 of these students have already secured work in the career of their choosing. We are proud to have over 70 of our graduating seniors representing Allendale at the Ottawa Area Career Line Tech Center for a portion of their school day for career and technical education. Many challenged themselves in other ways, such as the 74 of seniors who completed 207 advanced placement AP courses, and another group of 56 seniors completing 246 dual enrollment classes through Muskegon Community College, Grand Valley State University, Grand Rapids Community College, or Kendall College of Art and Design. Beyond the classroom, there are many students who have served our school in leadership and service positions. The AHS National Honor Society had 22 senior members. Rotary Interact had 18 seniors serving, and Student Council had 8 senior members helping to lead our student body. Allendale High School was able to host a number of exchange students, and we have 3 here celebrating with us tonight. It is such a unique experience for these students to be immersed and learn from our culture, and for us to learn from them. We are so glad to have you here with us. Students, as I read your names, please stand. Ilaria Ianetti from Italy. Host parents, Michael Brown Jr. and Javon Johnson. Ludovica Maria Aurora Voltaggio from Italy. Host parents, Lindsay and Francisco Briones. They want to clap for you right away. Next up, we have Philip Wolf from Germany. Host parents, Philip's host parents were Janine and Brandon Gasper. Thank you all for your bravery and willingness to join us this year. We really appreciated having you as part of the Allendale High School family. We're going to miss you. Our next group of students, not only, you guys can be seated. I forgot that in the script. Our next group of students not only exhibits bravery, but also service and sacrifice. Each of the following students has chosen to give their time and talents in serving in one of the branches of our nation's armed forces. As I announce your names, please stand. Brianna Dalziel, Army. Jordan DeHaan, Navy. Adam Duell, Air Force. Tristan Murillo, Coast Guard. Saray Walper, Army. Brianna, Jordan, Adam, Tristan, and Saray, thank you for your service, and we bless you and your families as you embark on this selfless journey in our nation's armed forces. You may be seated. Next, we want to thank and honor those who have been a part of Allendale Public Schools. We ask that all current and former Allendale Public Schools students or staff please stand while Miss Anna Bolton and the Allendale High School choirs perform our alma mater.
Praising
may be seated. Thank you, Ms. Bolton and the choirs for that beautiful rendition. Next, I have the honor and privilege of presenting our speaker for tonight's commencement address, Mr. Mark Gottberg. Mr. Gottberg is one of our long-standing economics and social studies teachers. He is known for his energy, enthusiasm, humor, and relatability. He is sharp and definitely not the person you want to face off with in a trivia contest. We are so thankful for him. He is simply one of those teachers that brings so much light and inspiration to our students, staff, and school community. Please help me welcome Mr. Mark Gottberg for the commencement address.
Well, thank you, Mrs. Murphy. Thank you, Board of Education and Dr. Cooper, for the opportunity to be here tonight. Thank you, parents, for getting your kids here. And thank you, Class of 2026, for sending my cortisol through the roof right now. So as Mrs. Murphy mentioned, I have a passion for general knowledge trivia, is what I say to students on the first Friday of the new semester. See, I play a short trivia game, 8 to 10-ish minutes on Fridays most of the time. It's very simple. I ask for a topic. The first topic that I hear a student yell out is the topic I run with. I'll ask a question about the topic. The first student to correctly answer the question gets to pick the next topic, and we'll go on and on for about 8 minutes. And so, I figure there's no better way to start than with a handful of trivia questions. Now, unfortunately, I don't think I could be able to hear, and so we can't follow the normal rules, so I'll pick the topic. Topic is Class of 2026. Question 1. You entered kindergarten in the fall of 2013. What was the #1 song on the year-end Top 100 in 2013? Thrift Shop by Macklemore, which is fitting, because you picked another song by that artist for your class song. Number 2, how many members of the Allendale class of 2026 earned all-state honors in athletics? It was 5. Congratulations to those 5 students. How many Division I ratings have our band and choir students in the class of 2026 earned in the time that they've been in high school, at festivals, etc.? Close, 27. And finally, and perhaps the most important one, I am missing an AP Econ textbook. Which student has yet to turn their AP Econ textbook in? That is none other than Mr. Caleb Lehman. So, is it in your car? Oh, perfect. Well, so I do genuinely love playing trivia, but it's not necessarily the facts that I love. The more time I play and the more years that go on, the more I realize I like it because I get to know you guys. We play because I get to learn about your interests and your passions. Year by year, I'm astounded by the depth of knowledge that you all have about topics ranging from sports, music, movies, to even some super niche topics like a rapper named DaBaby. I don't know anything about him, or the golden era of Vine. And I think as much as it's a great way to relax before a weekend, it is a great way to allow us to connect and for you to connect with one another. See, I don't think it's the random facts that make me want to play. I think it's about engaging with you and engaging with others in things that you're passionate about. In his book, The Element, education author and speaker Ken Robinson defines an aesthetic experience. He says, it is a time when your senses are operating at their peak. When you're present in the current moment, you're resonating with excitement of the thing that you're experiencing, or when you're fully alive. I think when he wrote that, he was thinking about my economics class. No, I'm kidding. And I don't think my trivia game is necessarily an aesthetic experience. What I think he was getting at is I think it's what happens when you pursue a passion. If you're an athlete, it's at the high point of a game, or for a musician, as the curtain pulls up for a performance. But I think that we all share a common aesthetic experience. It's people. It's connecting with one another. I believe we were all created to be in community with the people around us. When we engage with people, whether it be family, friends, workplaces, schools, even trivia, we have an opportunity to be fully alive or close to it. But I do think that there are a couple challenges to the ability to engage in community that are worth talking about. First, I think there is a noteworthy trend of self-isolation hidden behind the guise of self-care. I see people remove themselves from community or withdraw from loved ones in the names of protecting their peace. And it is most certainly the path of least resistance. It's easier to come home and to isolate myself in my room, to cope with challenges by staring at a 6-inch screen 7 inches from my face. As a student said to me earlier this year when I asked him to put away his phone at the beginning of class and get out his notebook, "Mr. Gottberg, can't you just let me doom scroll in peace?" Now, I want to be very clear. There are times when you need rest, right? There are times when you need to withdraw to get support with things like mental health or other challenges, and I encourage you to do that. I am not saying that it's a bad thing to spend time alone. But what I would caution you about is that legitimate rest very rarely looks like a screen time of 10 hours. The second challenge to a community is related to the first. I think that your generation is unique in the challenges that come with digital communication. With constant access to everybody's stories online, you are presented with a world that is slightly disconnected from reality. You're encouraged to share your life with people all around the world in an instant. But the thing is, you're only encouraged to share the parts worth sharing. And as a result, the image of what the world is gets skewed. We see a perfectly edited world, and when ours doesn't look like that, I think there's a temptation to feel like we've done something wrong and withdraw from support and withdraw from community. I think that comparison is an enemy of community. Musician Eric Church, in his recent grad speech that he gave to the University of North Carolina, said, "You are pushed to perform for everyone, but yet belong to no one." So as you leave high school, I think there's a lot of pressure placed on you to know what you want to do, to have it all figured out. And I want to caution you that as you do figure it out, because let's be honest, you've got time. You've got time to figure it out. I want to caution you about the vision you're fed by an algorithm regarding how you think life should play out. I hope that 5 years from now, when I run into you at Family Fair, you're in a dream job making $300,000 a year and all finding personal fulfillment. I genuinely do. But I think we know that life doesn't always work that way. And so, while I do hope you find your aesthetic experience in a day job, I know that for all of you, you have an opportunity to be fully alive with others. We know people that are outgoing, that love to be the center of attention, etc. We call them a people person. I think the best way to combat the challenges that are facing you is to be people. Not necessarily in the outgoing, you have to be the center of attention sort of way, but in the call someone way, in the going out for coffee with someone way, or the showing up way. You see, in my life, I found that the more I isolate myself when I'm stressed or burned out, the easier it becomes to be stressed and burned out. See, I don't have too many regrets. I really wish I played high school golf. To this day. You're telling me I could have played every day for free. Wasted opportunity. But I can say that while I haven't always been excited to get out of my house, I've never regretted being with the people I love. So my encouragement to you, class of 2026, is to be people. Your community matters more than you think, and never forget that you have this community here to fall back on. I have loved being a part of your community for the last 4 years. So please, participate and grow. It's one of the most valuable things you can do, no matter what stage of life you're in. Thank you, and congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Gottberg, for that message for us to ponder and to shape our lives with. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time. Class of 2026, on behalf of myself, Mrs. Harrell, Mr. Bailey, and the rest of Allendale High School and public school staff, we thank you and we're proud of you and the perseverance and engagement you've displayed through your whole school career. Please welcome Rebecca Holtz and Tara Crew Vredeveld as they present the diplomas to the students of the class of 2026.
Aiden Adams.
Kate Allen.
Parker Adams.
Leilani Barney.
Lucas Alcantara.
Miley Bartlett.
Charles Allen.
Bella Beck.
Juan Aranda.
Elena Beekis.
Aiden Ashworth.
Aria Briones.
Eric Barker.
Avery Brose.
Corbin Barker.
Analia Chinaki.
Jonathan Barr.
Allison Chenard.
Tyler Beecham.
Gabrielle Connolly.
Jacob Becker.
Emily Connor.
Hunter Blundy.
Mackenzie Cruz.
Brady Borgeld.
Paige Curtis.
Easton Bosch.
JC Dolman.
Jackson Bowes.
Brianna Diel.
Parker Bunce.
Jordan DeHaan.
Brian Carlson.
Sarah Dowd.
Caden Carter.
Helena Dyke.
Alvaro Cervantes Becerra.
Kennedy Engelman.
Tyler Clark.
Emmeline Everett Pearson.
Austin Crane.
Abigail Faber.
Camden Crawford.
Lily Graham.
Braden Kriego.
Nala Harris.
Keegan DeHare.
Peyton Harry.
Adam Duell.
Ava Hayes.
Evan Dreyer.
Caitlin Hendricks.
Xander Drazinga.
Mackenzie Hessel.
Elijah Dumont.
Olivia Hill.
Tristan DuPont.
Kylie Heinzman.
Jacob Dykstra.
Kira Heinzman.
Logan Dice.
Sydney Hitchcock.
Ethan Falstrom.
Samara Hughes.
Gavin Fetro.
Alaria Yannetti.
Michael Flores.
Peyton Castells.
Xander Fogel.
Peyton Kuzi.
Wayne Forrest.
Aubrey Kramer.
Dayon Gant.
Samantha Lanting.
Cody Gernhard.
Jenna Lawanar.
Val Gibbons.
Allie Lucas.
Juan Gonzalez Aparicio.
Natalie MacDonald.
Caleb Gould.
Addison Malkowski.
Ernesto Guardado.
Brenya May.
David Gutierrez.
Caitlin McCann.
Justin Guy.
Ava Meisty.
Caleb Haynes.
Michaela Miles.
Marquel Harris.
Eliza Minnick.
Tyler Harris.
Bailey Molnex.
Devin Harry.
Natalie Novak.
Kevin Height.
Autumn Paris.
Alexander Hernandez.
Zara Parrish.
Quinlan Halsteg.
Keelan Paulette.
Jackson Hop.
Kylie Pierce.
Jordan Hug.
Alexis Pearson.
Donovan Janowick.
Lena Playcheck.
Ori Johnson.
Hannah Post.
Derek Joseph.
Sophia Poggetter.
Ramsey Joslin.
Flor Ramirez Paz.
Maxwell Klesny.
Lauren Ratledge.
Caleb Lehman.
Carla Rico.
Christian Luna Medina.
Mackenzie Robinson.
Mohammed Marashte.
Kylie Rowell.
Sierra McRae.
Aletha Russ.
Bree Masbergen.
Addison Schmidt.
Hassan Mesnovich.
Bailey Skoma.
Dominic Miller.
Chloe Shepard.
Pedro Muanga.
Charlotte Soul.
Tristan Murillo.
Michaela Southwick.
Drew Nienhuis.
Ainsley Sparks.
Kaden Ortowski.
Tessa Sparks.
Miles Pascal.
Cassandra St. John.
Aiden Padiu.
Violet Stokes.
Grayson Reagan.
Chloe Taylor.
Parker Renshaw.
Brooklyn Terpstra.
Christian Reyes.
Chloe Thurkettle.
Roberto Rico.
Ashley Thomasak.
Nolan Reich.
Julissa Ugarte.
Armando Rivera Villarreal.
Evangeline Utter.
Braden Roach.
Olivia Van Reed.
Cohen Rolenhagen.
Rain Vanderhulst.
Ryan Shell.
Natalie Vanderveen.
Casey Scott.
Lindsay Vasquez.
Caden Scripsma.
Alexis Visser.
Jackson Cerna.
Jesse Volkers.
Abdulrahman Sheikh.
Ludovica Voltaggio.
Antoine Shields.
Saray Walper.
Xander Showers.
Madeline Warren.
Ronald Silvera.
Taylor Weiner.
Aiden Silver.
Delaney Weir.
Nate Sirotko.
Taylor Whitewaller.
Carter Slack.
Claire Whitliff.
Jaden Smith.
Ashton Yablonsky.
Liam Smith.
Tess Zuniga.
Trevor Spencer. Dane Sprague. Ashton Steele. Mason Terrell. Noah Valenzuela. Ethan Vandyberg. Callahan Vanderwall. Evan Variki. Jarek Walker. Jayton Wallace. Jaden Wallinga. RJ Wise. Philip Wolf. Raymond Wortman. And Teriku Vredeveld.
And Rebecca Holtz.
At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce Ms. Tanya Harris, our School Board of Education trustee for the certification of the diplomas.
As trustee of the Allendale Public Schools Board of Education and on behalf of the board, I hereby certify that these students have met all the requirements set forth by the state of Michigan and the Allendale School Board of Education. It is with great pride and official authority that I declare them eligible to receive their high school diplomas. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Graduates, it is with so much Falcon pride that I stand here before you tonight. As I mentioned on Monday evening at our senior honors convocation, I know it in my heart that you guys are going to make big waves in the world. Seniors, this life is yours. Go out there and discover all that's there for you. Stay open and keep ready, because there are opportunities and experiences that are perfectly yours. There's going to be people who leave an impression on you, and those for which you're going to do the same. There's going to be struggles, but with perseverance, there's also going to be sweet victory. Invite the challenges to come your way, because as we all know, you have it in you to push through and succeed. Take on each day with enthusiasm. Engage by living and loving with all that you are. Respect this wonderful gift of life by living it to the fullest. Know that wherever you go, Allendale will always be here for you, cheering you on. Thank you, seniors, the class of 2026, for the memories we've shared and for the lasting legacy that you leave behind. We wish you the best and we love you. Ladies and gentlemen, to conclude tonight's graduation ceremony with the presentation of the class, it's with great joy that I introduce to you our senior class president, Drew Nienhuis.
Hello everyone, my name is Drew Nienhuis, and I had the pleasure of being this year's senior class president. With this comes the honor and long-standing tradition at Allendale of leading the class in the turning of the tassel, signifying we have officially graduated from high school. While this seems like a pretty easy task, I want to remind us of what this really means. Turning the tassel from the right side to the left side doesn't mean leaving everything behind and forgetting the friendships we've made, the lessons we've learned, and the memories we've all made. Instead, carrying those things with us, learning from them as we move on to what's ahead. Also, moving on and doing the things that you want to. Not letting others' opinions stop you from being you. Join the musical and become friends with the exchange students. Take Mr. Johnson's yearbook class, join student council your senior year, and make sure to go to all the football games. Anyways, graduates, remember there is so much more to do, so many more people to meet, and more lives to change. You don't need to have it all figured out, but don't forget the past and remember that the rest of our lives are completely ours. So now, class of 2026, would you please stand? And would you turn your tassel from the right side to the left side, signifying we have officially graduated. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Audience members, please stay seated while our staff and graduates recess. Graduates, please stand while our Allendale Public Schools staff exits. Audience members, please stay seated while our staff and graduates recess. Graduates, stay standing while our Allendale Public Schools staff exits. Ray and Tess, you guys can process.
I wish somebody would have told me, babe, someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
I was thinking about the band, I was thinking about the fans. We were underground, loading merch in that 12-passenger van, in a small club in Minnesota, and the snow outside of First Ave. I just wanted my name and a star. Now look at where we at, still growing up, still growing up. I would lay in my bed and dream about what I've become. Couldn't wait to get older, couldn't wait to be some. Now that I'm here, wishing I was still young. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would have told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. 'Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Wish I didn't think I had the answers. Wish I didn't drink all of that glass first. Wish I made it to homecoming. Got up the courage to ask her. Wish I would've gotten out of my shell. Wish I put the bottle back on that shelf. Wish I wouldn't have worried about what other people thought and felt comfortable with myself. Rooftop open, and the stars above. Moment frozen, sneaking out and falling in love. Me, you, and that futon. We just begun. On the grass dreaming, figuring out who I was. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would've told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. 'Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Never thought we'd get old. Maybe we're still young. Maybe you always look back and think it was better than it was. Maybe these are the moments. Maybe I've been missing what it's about. Been scared of the future, thinking about the past while missing out on now. We've come so far. I guess I'm proud.